everyone, you're welcome to my channel. How you're doing? I hope you're doing well. And let me use this opportunity to wish all of you compliments of the season. I wish you all the best in year 2020, and I hope all your wishes come to fulfillment. So today, my name is Tonya. You are welcome to Tonya's channel. Today, I'll be preparing for you, showing you a recipe of the Nigerian Ogbono and Okro soup. It's a very delicious soup that every Nigerian knows about. They know how to eat it. It's very healthy, filled with nutrients. So today, we'll be doing that. Come with me to the kitchen and let me introduce you to the ingredients that we'll be using for this soup. So here are everything I'll be needing for this recipe for today. Here I have my ogbono grinded with igbe. I have grinded them already. Here I have some chickens, you can see, washed and cleaned. Here are my seasoning cubes, and in here I have my crayfish and my pepper. Crayfish and pepper. And here I have my dried fish. This is dried fish. So I have them all here. Inside it, this is some dried fish. Mangala, who is Igbo, will know what I'm talking about. But not all of them are mangalas. These ones are not mangala. These are all dried fish that I'll be using for this. I have my red palm oil. In here I have my bomo and my cow tails. I have washed them all, cleaned. They are all clean. And in here I have my goat's meat. They are here with some beef. They are all together here. Here I have my aromas. You can see it. I'll be using some paprika for the meat. And here I have my salt. And I also have a little of shaki. I have all cleaned everything. All these things are all ready to go in. And here I have my okra that will be going into. And here I have my spinach that I'll be using for this very soup. So we're going to start by adding up the pot on the heat, adding every other meat apart from the chicken. We'll be adding the chicken later on because I don't want it to be overcooked. So adding up all the meat and spice it and leave it to cook. We are about to sieve the water that we got from the spinach. You know, I steamed it. I don't like the water. I always steam it if I don't get the freeze one from the supermarket. For the one that's already ready, prepared, and put it in the freezer. At times I also use that. But when I use the fresh ones, I always steam it if I'm to use it to make stew or soup. So I always steam it and then I sieve out the water, because the taste of spinach at times, it kills the taste of the food. I know it's nutritious, but the taste is too harsh for me. So here I have it here. I'm steaming it, sieving it, sorry, trying to squeeze out the excess water, the excess liquid from it. You can see spinach is filled with water. It has a lot of water into it, and I don't want this ogbono soup to be too I really want it in kind of thick way, thick. In fact, I want it thick. So that is what we are taking out the excess water from the spinach. You can see the amount of water. You can see it hasn't finished. I will still come back for it. So, but first of all, let us come back to our fish. You can see I soaked them in a hot water before. Now we are about to wash. We are about to clean it up, because there's so many things in it that you just can't put through into the food like that. You have to clean it up, take out the bones that will be harmful for adults and also for the kids. We are cleaning it up, taking every necessary part of it and leaving the ones that are not important. You just take out the ones that you know that can spoil the taste of your food. Now, like the head, I don't use that. I take out those inner parts of it, and then the bones, I concentrate more on the bones inside it, because my children love this jaw soup. They love ogbono soup, okro soup. I think it's because it's an easy access for them to just take it in immediately without wasting time. So they eat it a lot, and it's not only for children. I don't think putting bone in the food is necessary or is good. No. So I'm always careful with my fish. I clean them up properly for the safety of everyone. So we'll be going in for a second wash. Trying to clean it up well. and then it will be ready. So here our soup, our meat is still on the fire, and this is the right time to add the chicken because the other meats are fully okay. They are almost okay, not fully okay, cooked. That's what I mean by okay. So I've added the chicken and just turn it around a little and leave the chicken to cook. That's what this is the time I usually add up my chicken if I'm using them for my soup, because adding it from the beginning with the cow tails, the shaki, the goat meat, it will be overcooked. So this is the time I do it, so it's not overcooked. I don't like it overcooked. So it's time to fry our ogbono. I'll be adding in some palm oil. Don't worry about the quantity I added in, because at the end of it you find out that it's not much. So you don't want your soup kind of watering. I am white. Sorry, I mean I'm sorry. You wouldn't want your soup white, because we are not cooking white soup. We are cooking with palm oil. So you need a good quantity of the palm oil. So you at the end you find out that the oil I added was just okay, right, for the quantity of the soup I'm making. So I've added in some onions. I don't fry my oils. I don't know. I don't fry it. I think it's not good. Added in some of my onions and allow it to fry a little. Then I'll be adding in the ogbono and I'll fry it for a while. Meanwhile, our meat is already there. My meat is fully cooked. So when I pour it into my soup, it's just for it to absorb the taste, the things in the soup, and then I'll put it down. I don't waste much time on it. So we are frying the ogbono. You can see me doing that. Hope you are seeing me. Hope the camera is taking all of it. Yes, of course, I set it properly. So as the ogbono is still frying, I will be taking out the chickens one small, all with the aim of not making it overcooked. So I'm taking them out, and that should be the last thing or second to the last I'll be adding to the soup. But that's just how I do it. If I'm to fry it, I will fry it. But if I don't want to fry it, this is how I do it. I just don't like chickens that are overcooked and then they'll scatter all in the soup. I don't like it. So if you like it that way, you can leave yours. But this is how I do mine. So you can see our bolo is fully fried. It's very okay now. In as much as I was taking down the chickens, taking them out from the pot, I was also watching it. Just continue keeping an eye on it. You wouldn't want all your efforts again to be in vain. Keep on stirring it, turning it, and keeping an eye on it. So it's time to pour in the remaining the meat and the stock inside our ogbono. Our soup is almost there. Now I'll be adding the crayfish and the peppers. For the pepper, I kind of like added, left a little of it. I later realized that I think it was much, being that my children will also eat from the soup, so they don't like much peppers like that. So I'll be adding some salt. You can see me trying to add everything. Don't mind me. I just don't spare anything. Wasting is a sin. So I took out some stock, some meat stock when the meat was still on the fire. So this is it. I took out some apart, and now I'll be adding it little by little. Remember, I told you that I don't want this ogbono soup watering. So I added in a little of that meat stock, and I still have, and I'll be adding it later on because I think the soup we still need from it. So you can see our soup is almost ready. It's almost ready. We are back to our spinach. Still squeezing out a lot of water from it. You can see what is still coming out. That's to show that spinach has a lot of water. It contains water a lot. You can see with all I have been squeezing, it still has a lot. But at least I've gotten majority of it out. That's my main aim. So I can as well still use it. Can as well use it now as it is. I'm okay with the way it is now. So I just use knife and then just like chop it up a little because I steamed it without slicing. I just to chop it up a little. Adding the remaining of our chicken. This is the right time for it to be added. Turning it around. Trying to incorporate it in very well. And please don't mind the noise. I'm sorry about the noise you're hearing. That's my kids, my boys playing. Sorry about that. And so now we'll be adding our okra. This is our okra. Be adding it in. I love to add it as the last, and then I add the spinach, and the food is ready. Don't mind me, please. So I'll be adding in water later on. I'll add a little bit of water, being that the meat stock is finished and the soup is well thick. So I will add in a little water later on, being that I also squeeze out almost all the water from the spinach. So I'll be adding in a little water because it's very thick. But I love it thick. So the spinach will go in. Again, trying to scrape everything from it. I just don't spare. I don't spare at all. I just don't spare. So here I'm adding water like I said before. So don't worry about the thickness. By the time I leave it for a while to boil, you can see the water from the spinach will still be out. So here we are. You can see it has boiled for some minutes. The spinach has also contributed its own. And the food is ready. Our ogbono soup is ready. You can see that it's not so difficult. It is not difficult. See our delicious soup full of nutrients. You can see how yummy it is. It's ready. Our soup is ready. So guys, here it is. We have come to the final of the soup. You can see how it came out. So good. So yummy. Very nutritious. Full of nutrients. Very, very healthy. So here it is. Our Nigerian Ogbono and okra soup. Wow, you can just enjoy this with pounded yam, with semo, with whatever swallow of your choice, with plantain and potato swallow, or with only plantain. You can even lick it like that, you know. Licking things, you can also lick it. You will enjoy it so much. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you so much. Please, if this is your first time, you are highly welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up, and click the notification bell for more videos like this. I am Tonya, and see you in our next video.